to a Style at Home version of City Line today. What we like to do every once in a while is just to take this magazine and sort of pull out some of the great articles and the ideas, the decor ideas, and have them live on television. So please welcome Stephanie Saunders. It's the first time with us today. Lovely to have you here. And you're going to be doing one of the most popular parts of the magazine, which is the high-low segment. So I told the audience, I said, get ready. See if you can guess. I'm just going to ask you which one you think is high. Yeah. Can you see this set? Let's take a shot of the set right now. Do you think this is high? Applaud if you think this is the high end. Okay. Let's try this one over here. Do you think this set is the high end? So more of you think this is high. Are they right?
They're right. This one's the high.
Good for you. Good for you. Yeah. So I'm not sure what it is that gave it away because they are so similar. This is like quite more expensive than that set right there, right?
This one is actually about triple that one.
Wow. Yeah. Okay, so that's a huge difference. Let's walk through some of the pieces that are in this set. Where do you want to start?
Well, first, I guess we should say that this is our sort of interpretation of Mad Men. Mad Men style.
Yes, very
which
cool.
you can kind of incorporate into your house in certain ways.
Yes.
I mean, you don't want to replicate this completely, but to have certain pieces here and there is very cool and very on trend right now, actually.
So if you watch Mad Men, it's Roger Sterling's office because he had his wife do his office, and it's all tricked out in the latest 60s decor, and this is very much how it looks, like white, high gloss, and beautiful art on the walls. So let's start with the table.
Sure. So this is from Knoll, and it's this is a design classic. This is the Saarinen table, and you can see that it's got a very fine lines. It's got a very beautiful base. Yeah. Slim, elegant, very cool. And this has lasted since it first started. It's just it comes back and it comes back and it comes back because you can put it into any decor and it just really works.
That's right. It doesn't go out of style. Yeah. You've got these console tables in both sets. Are they the same? Are they different?
They're different. That one's from Upcountry, and this is from IKEA. So very similar, but that one has a little bit more depth. It's got a bit more weight to it. Yeah. Than this one, but again, you can get the very similar look by spending just a little bit less.
Well, and this is the thing we talked about sort of in the bed segment. You know, there are some things that you're going to want to last for a long time. There are other things you know you're going to be switching them out. So maybe save a few bucks, right? If you can. Depends. Now, this is a favorite piece of mine. I've seen it a couple of times before. Absolutely gorgeous. Not that different than the one on this side. But this one's got this handle here, right?
That's from the art shop. Beautiful. And it's got this sort of black, shiny, I'm not sure if you can see that, but it's got this black, shiny tray to it. Yeah. And it's a little bit bigger, but again, extremely similar.
Yeah, and this is, gorgeous, a little bar. Yeah. Can we talk a little bit about the lighting?
Sure.
Because I think the lighting's cool.
Very cool. That's from Filter, which is it's kind of a contemporary sort of antique store.
Look at that.
It's an authentic light from that period. So that's why it gives us the high. And again, well, we'll talk about that one in a minute, but it's super cool. I mean, you don't see that very often.
No, you don't. And really as Tamara was saying, very interesting lighting pieces are going to be the rage in 2011. So let's move over to our low-end set, which is, you know, still a good amount of money, but it's a little bit more affordable if you want to save some pieces. We've already talked about the console. We didn't mention in the middle of the table
the mushroom lamp, which is so fantastic. The other one in the other set is from Artemidi, which is a beautiful lighting store. This one is again, it's an authentic piece. It's from Morba, and it's so cool. It's so quirky and weird, but it just really gives you that hit of something interesting in your room.
It totally fits. Yeah. And you know, the other thing we didn't mention on the other side is the art. Huge difference in the price of the art.
Huge difference, yeah.
Okay.
These are both from the AGO Art Rentals department. So you can either choose to rent these or buy them depending on what your needs are.
Nice.
We've discovered that renting art is really kind of a cool idea if you're looking for something just to try it out and take a look at something before you commit.
And usually they do let you do that because you know what, it's a huge investment.
Exactly.
So you want to see how it's going to look in your space, right?
Yeah.
And it definitely can go both ways. Yeah. I don't know. Do we talk about the little airplane, or are they the same? Look, there's a high-end one and a low-end one. So where'd you get them both from?
One of them's from L'Atelier, the low one, and the other one's from Alexander Interiors.
Very nice.
We've found these all over the place in every price point. They're very trendy, and we use them in the set as kind of an homage to the aviation theme that kind of comes back and comes back.
That's right. It's very sort of masculine, isn't it? It is. That aviation theme.
Yep.
The chairs.
The chairs. This one is from Visitor Parking, and that one is from LT. And there is quite a price difference again, but they're so gorgeous. I mean,
yeah, they are.
I actually have one of these in my office as well.
Ooh, nice.
I love it.
Do you have the high or the low in your office, Stephanie?
Low, actually.
That's okay. That's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. But you have food in here as well.
Yes.
At the back of every issue, and it's gorgeously plated. So we thought we would talk a little bit about our favorite appetizers for the holiday season. You know people are coming over, that your go-to dish. And so, Stephanie, I'm going to let you start. You're our newest addition, and you brought something that looks actually very healthy.
Yeah, I brought these little cherry tomatoes with bocconcini and mint.
Can you hold it up for us?
Yeah.
Oh, that's so good for you.
And then there's like an olive oil and balsamic glaze dip.
Yeah.
And I brought these because I need, sometimes you need something healthy. You're eating a lot of heavy stuff, and you just want a little bit of something healthy, but not too healthy, something tasty, and overall, it's easy to do.
It's very easy to do. And when she said, sometimes you just want something healthy, I just saw 6 eyes looking at her blank. What do you mean by that, huh?